Hey everybody, this is Justin with Justin Udy and Team Real Estate. Have you ever thought about what is going to happen this year in 2022 compared to last year? Where are things going? Are they going to go up? Are we in a housing bubble? Well, let's talk about the 2022 housing market and the top 5 things you need to know about the Salt Lake market. Hey everybody, so it's really we have had two sides of the coin. Are we in a market bubble? Is the market gonna just keep going up? And I will tell you, this year is gonna be another fantastic year for home ownership, and this is why. Number one is you want to expect that home prices are going to appreciate again. Folks, we have so many people that are moving in and our jobs are so low that we are going to see an appreciation rate. Now, last year's appreciation rate was at a 26.9% increase. That is the biggest and the most growth that we have seen. But what I will tell you is this year you're gonna see growth, but maybe just not as much. And that's, truth be told, is I'm actually super thankful, and this is why. Growth typically, like if we're ever running models, we typically run it on an average over the last, from the 70s to now, at an average of about 3%. So when you hear something that is that high, it just isn't something that's sustainable. But this year expect 10 to 12% is what they're anticipating. So if you think about that in the Salt Lake County area, that's what it's focused on as far as the number. Just know outlying areas do grow, but maybe at a different rate. That's roughly 1% a month, or 0.7, percentage-wise per month. So plan on some growth this year. Another thing is I want you to anticipate interest rates going up. Now, when I look at statistics and numbers, on average, the low was about 3.3%, the high was about 4.4%, and interest rates just changed from around that 3 rate to 3.5. So just know, like, these changes, and by the time like we're doing these videos, things just adjust over time. So interest rates are significantly low. When I bought my first home, they were around 6.5. When I bought my first investment property, it was closer to around that high 5s. So just know 3.5% is really a rate that is a strong rate if you haven't been purchased in the market. If you've already owned, you know that's a fantastic rate, but expect those rates to slightly go up in 2022. I want you to expect listing shortages again this year. Where should anticipate this year, we had about 17,000 properties that sold in 2021 and anticipate roughly that same amount. The biggest challenge we're running into is as prices are going up, people deciding, where do I want to go? Where do I want to sell? And new properties coming on the market. So one quick touch I just want to tell you, if you get a mailer in the from the city saying, hey, somebody is trying to build more homes, they want to do some additional housing, go to that meeting, find out what's going on, because that additional housing is what is needed for the next generation. Let's maybe just consider, man, I don't want that in my backyard, because sometimes we don't, but I just want you to take that one moment to think, what can I do as a good citizen, because what does the next generation need? And do they need that housing? Because if prices continue to go up at this rate, it will be very difficult for those people to purchase. In fact, one of the things to think about is in 2015, the average price point for somebody that could afford a home was about $57,000. Now, with that price increase of 26.9% as of last year, that price point is now closer to about income of about $101,000 based on the average income of that person. So those same rates as far as the amount of homes, it should be about the same this year, but we're going to have some housing shortages, which means we have to be very bullish if we're purchasing a home in the way that we're making offers and how we helped our buyers in the past year. The last thing that I really want you to think about is that the owner's equity is obviously going to go up, but home buyers, it is going to be a little bit more difficult to purchase. And the reason it'll be more difficult to purchase is because the amount of homes on the market, the interest rates that have adjusted or will adjust, and also the price increases. So there's just never a better time to consider the fact, things that we've said a lot of times in the past, is do not wait to buy real estate. Buy real estate and wait. So you may say as a parent, you may say as somebody getting into a property, you may start seeing this transfer of wealth a little bit earlier than we have in the past. In the past, it may have been, I'm a parent, I have my daughter, I am going to have some additional cash or assets or inheritance that I plan on passing on. What we're finding now is people are saying, why pass it on later when I can pass it on now? So those people are now taking those things and they're helping the children now as opposed to that money later. So there is some social and adjustment changes in the market that you will likely see as people are seeing the challenges of the market, but also the opportunities. So I hope these things help you out. If you are not subscribed, let us know. We have our newsletter that goes out. It is a 4-page newsletter. It gives you information on the market, the updates, the rates. That is free to you. Please make your remarks below of where you would like that sent. We're happy to get that to you. If you would like the 2022 housing market update from The Economist, let us know. I can also get that to you. And if you know somebody that would appreciate this video, that they would love to know what's going on in the market and the things that they should know, please share it with them. I'm here to help you out. The team's here to help you out. Looking forward to a prosperous 2022. If you need anything, please reach out to us. We are your market experts. We will be able to help you out, and we'll help you navigate through this market, and we'll help you get what you need in the time you want, and we're looking forward to assisting you. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon.